Alright guys, so along with Bra, Chi-Chi here also got a Dokkan Awakening. Chi-Chi is pretty good. Now, Bra got an Awakening into, I feel, one of the best units in the game. Legitimately, Bra is that good. Chi-Chi, on the other hand, she's really good. Like, she's more in line with what we would expect from one of these sort of Peppy Gal units. Like they made her really good, kind of like how the previous batch of Awakenings were. Bra, they just decided, F it, we're gonna go craziness with her. Now, Chi-Chi, unfortunately, though, this art for Chi-Chi is very good, by the way. The word Opie sticks out very much. But let's go ahead and awaken our girl Chi-Chi here. And we will go ahead and test her out in an event. Now, I decided not to Rainbow Chi-Chi as of right now. Just because, you know, it's just the Peppy Gals and the World Tournament teams that she's on. And, like, she's not really, I don't know, good enough to crack those two teams, I feel like. So, I'll talk more about my reasoning for not rainbowing her in a second here. Let me go ahead and level her up, and we'll hop into an event. Alright guys, so we're ready to hop into an event on a Peppy Gals team, kind of looking like this. Now, let's take a look at the Peppy Gals category real quick, right? So, here's what my, sort of category looks like. I got them sorted by attack and then activation in the potential system. So, of course, we got the rainbow units up front here. Now, Chi-Chi, she is pretty good, right? Like, she definitely can fulfill a nice little role on the Peppy Gals category team. The defense is nice, but the one thing about Chi-Chi is, she gives key 3 and 120% defense to Peppy Gals category allies. I mean, the defense is definitely nice, but the key is not really going to be that important. But it's just the defense is so massively high that that's helpful, right? But you also do have a unit like Khalifa you could rock. Future Android 18 is pretty solid, but I guess I probably would go with Chi-Chi over her. I don't know, Chi-Chi does sort of round out like that last slot, right? Like her, and then the Int Videl is also really, really good, where she gets that attack and defense 15% per Peppy Gals category ally. She also lowers enemy attack by 20% on attack. She recovers 20% of damage that has health, and she lowers attack on super. So Int Videl, another really strong Peppy Gals category unit, right? So this team now, like, if the Peppy Gals team legitimately had like a real category leader, like 150% or something plus, like as a team, like they low-key could be kind of interesting because they just have so many units that like do such wild things like in the constraints of a Peppy Gals team, right? But it's just right now the best leader you can get for the team really is the Int Ribrianne. And that's, not many people are running Int Ribrianne as a leader. STR Ribrianne, you do find a lot more because people love running free-to-play units as leaders. Like, I do get it. Like, obviously it's a free-to-play, it's easier to get. But still, like, people... I'm so tired of seeing LR Vegito Blue all over the friend list. Because there's literally not a unit you see more than LR Vegito Blue. I would say... Well, I guess maybe Spirit Bomb Goku, 1000 Day Spirit Bomb Goku, and LR Vegito Blue. Those are like the two most common units I see in the friends list all the time. Now, I'm pretty sure this variant of Peppy Gal team probably could just like toast pretty much every Dokkan event in the game. I don't know that there's really any that would like really, scare me at all. Because like one, useful thing Chi-Chi can do is she could seal. I've shown off this rotation of Android 18 and Kefla many times before. You guys may have seen the run of Peppy Gals I did when the Int Ribrianne came out, where I, no-itemed the Peppy Gals Super Battle Road, category stage, like, pretty easily, right? Like, this team is just, like, it's actually quite good. It's just that they have, lower leader skill than a lot of other teams, right? Only 100% right now for Peppy Gals. I would love like a real LR Peppy Gals category leader. Like, I don't know what units would be good for it. I don't know. Hey, maybe like Swimsuit Bulma, 150% LR category leader for Peppy Gals. I don't understand. All these y'all know I'm telling the truth. All these other gacha games, the characters be busting it wide open, craziness. Like Bleach Brave Souls, bro, what they do in One Piece Treasure Cruise, Dokkan is so tame with the fan service. Like, if they just decided, F it, you know, there's going to be Swimsuit Android 18 as an LR unit, cats would go crazy summoning for that. Like, I don't understand why they don't take advantage of it at least once. Okay, so here we go. Bra, again, listen, I put out that video on Bra, and, like, people were like, oh, here goes Truth again with the meme titles. Dude, no. Bra is, like, one of the best units in the game. I was not exaggerating at all. Like, she has Turles's passive, bro. Like, that is a big deal. And then, you know, she also has either a 30 or a 60% chance to dodge, you know, depending on if she's going to be on a team with other Peppy Gal's category units or not. Like, this team is ridiculous. I think in Ribrian, she actually seals as well. Yeah, she does. Okay. So, like, we just have so many units who are capable of sealing. Like, this is just overall a very, very strong team. Well, Chi-Chi is the point of this video, even though I don't actually want to split up Kefla and Android 18. But we can for a second. Now, I think that Chi-Chi ability of hers, you know, her giving Ki, it's pretty much pointless because no, all of these female units, yeah, this super attack is not new, I believe. I'm pretty sure that's the exact same. Oof, 50k right there. Okay, so, you know, I am jumping in here with this 100% leader skill against Angel Gold and Frieza here. Looks like I do have to be a little bit more careful than I was expecting here. I do want to get the Kefla and Android 18, well, rotation built back up, but then again, you know, Angel Gold and Frieza is going to go into a double in stage, so maybe it's not that important that I have Android 18 on the rotation, right? But again, I got full confidence in this team. You know, so much of them, these units, like, they're actually just very, very effective, so that's good. But, okay, yeah, Super Brienne, right? She heals with Rainbow Orbs, right? So we'll want to give her some. I might actually have to use an item here. Yeah, see, it would depend on how much Bra would heal, but I think I actually am going to go ahead and use a Dende. The STR Ribrian should be able to defend at a pretty good rate. We only have 230,000 HP, though. That's pretty low, but I think we should be good right here. This is a pretty strong rotation. Bra, again, has a 60% chance to dodge, so we should be fine there. It depends if... Okay, yeah. Wow. Okay. This is going to be a bit closer than I would have liked. Angel Golden Freeze, that's a lot of damage. 30k. Okay. We're okay as long as Bra can, you know, knock out the double dodge for us right here, which she definitely can. Okay, well, there's one. All right. That... I guess I'm going to need to take Frieza very, very seriously moving forward. For a second there, whoo! That got a little scary. Okay, so we're gonna have to use another item. I'll go ahead and use Icarus. This is gonna be a item-intensive run, very clearly. But I got completely distracted from my point like 5 times. So I was talking about the Ki, right? So Chi-Chi does give Ki as part of her passive. That's not really as important, right? Because all of these female units are so, like, they link so well. Really, it's because they give, like, female units in Dokkan, like, 500 key links apiece. Like, all of them have just, like, ridiculous amounts of key links. I would say it's actually one thing that does kind of hold, like, Kefla and Caulifla back a little bit, is that they don't have, like, the, you know, the attack power of a lot of other units because they don't really have a lot of attack links. They're just filled up with key links. But it does, you know, create a very fluid team here where we don't really need to rely on support type passives and stuff like that. But then at the same time, you know, we have such good units like Bra and Chi-Chi. And then I think, Mai, I think, gives Ki only to AGL types. I'd have to double check what Mai does. I don't completely remember her off the top of my head. Let me see. So Mai gives all allies Ki 3, AGL type 20% attack and defense, and then 10 crit chance for Peppy Gal category allies. That Mai card is very weird. Like, it's, Mai, of all these, like, kind of newer age units, Peppy Gal's units. I'd say Mai probably has like the worst awakening of all of them. Okay, so this is a really bad rotation. I'm gonna use the King Yama right here because Ribrianne had her defense lowered by Angel Gold and Frieza, so she could get crushed right here. Braw's got that 60% chance to dodge, but she could get hit pretty hard as well. Actually, Android 18 probably will be best, huh? Giving her all of those orbs, her defense should be pretty good here. Let me get Bra off rotation just because she's a tech unit, and her dodging has not kicked in so far. Bra, my girl, baby girl, you have a 60% chance to dodge. Please bust that out for me. Don't make me look stupid. This out, like, oh yeah, Bra, best unit in the game, so good, and then she can't dodge. How much late team? Oh, okay, wow, 75. So yeah, we're doing pretty good with the King Yama. We also do have an Icarus active right now, don't we? I think so. Okay. One issue for getting through this event, though, is going to be the fact that Angel Gold and Frieza is lowering our defense. Like, I've talked about this before. Like, lowering defense is, like, pointless. It does nothing. Like, outside of the Super Saiyan 3 Broly event or the future Gohan event, right, where the enemies have, like, big-time defense, that's it. That's the only place where that effect actually helps you. But what it does do is it does make some of these boss fights a lot harder, because when they're able to lower your defense, I probably should. Okay, we'll have Ribrianne do that, and then we'll have all those physical orbs here for Kefla to get her a lot stronger. Yep, perfect. And then Ribrianne will just hit those. That's good. Like, when a boss is able to lower your defense or greatly lower your defense, that makes things a lot more scary, right? A lot more difficult. Like Evolution Blue Vegeta, you know, he supers, greatly lowers your defense, and then all of a sudden, one of your hardest defensive units, like, can start taking, you know, 20,000, 30,000 damage from these bosses. You know, look at what happens with the full power Super Saiyan Broly fight, which is probably in the running for toughest boss fight in Dokkan right now. Really, you know, you might be able to say that's the hardest one, just because Broly supers for like 250,000, then he massively lowers your defense, so you can really, really get hit hard, can leave you in a very difficult position. Okay, so this could potentially be another problem rotation, but Ribrianne has her defense now. Yeah, 18 did have lower defense. Yeah, actually, we should be okay, because this is a rotation with Chi-Chi here. But let me, just to be extra safe, I think I will use King Yama. There we go. Whatever, we'll go ahead and bust the items like crazy, and then we'll finish this rotation out. So, here was, Chi-Chi, Ribrianne. A lot of these units can be very, very useful with their ability to seal, raise each other's defense, like all these interesting effects all these female units have. Another reason I think Bra has a very bright future compared to some of these other units is that Bra, number one, is on the Hybrid Saiyan team. So if there's any dual category leader skill for the Hybrid Saiyan team, or any like top tier Hybrid Saiyan category leader that comes out, Bra is going to become even better. And then, like, the 4-year anniversary is a GT centric, themed anniversary. What if there's like some GT category that Bra is a part of because she's from GT? She becomes, some of the best friends of some of these Super Saiyan 4 cards then, with the 3 key and 40% attack that she gives. So people got to understand how good that Bra card is. She is tremendous. Now, real quick before we finish up, let's go ahead and take a look at Chi-Chi. So this is Happy Oath Chi-Chi. Her leader skill is STR and physical type, key 3, HP attack and defense 70%. So Chi-Chi's leader skill, the STR and physical, key 3, 70% all stats, that's something that can be pretty useful, I think, in Dokkan Battlefield as a sub-leader skill, especially for any newer players. Maybe a player started playing JP for the first time or something like that. She's going to be very, very helpful in Dokkan Battlefield. Her super attack, the Bancho Fan, does supreme damage and seals super attack. So, of course, sealers, can be very helpful. Many Dokkan events, can still be sealed, leading up to the final phase usually. But then, obviously, like Blue Gogeta, you're not going to be able to seal or something like that. But I would say sealing is an effect that does, you know, tend to... I like sealing better than stunning, just because sealing most of the time will activate 100%, right? Whereas stunning does only have that % chance. Chi-Chi is a card that would be very good on Super Battle Road, though, as a sealer. Her passive skill, Pure Dreams, gives her 100% attack at the start of turn, and then Peppy Gal's category allies E3 and 120% defense. So again, she has a nice little effect there, but again, it's only restricted to Peppy Gal's category allies that she really gives those buffs to. And like, you know, you're not... I don't know that you're really going to be using her too often on the World Tournament team. So then you're kind of left with the Peppy Gals, and it's just like, you know, really thinking about it, on that World Tournament category, right, there is no Android 18 on there, is there? That's so weird, because Android 18, like, she participated very heavily in the World Tournament. The Bio Broly Android 18 really should be on that World Tournament category team, where that might be a little bit better for her. Wow, that's... Yeah, I literally just thought of that. It's like, wow, you know, Android 18 had such a big role in that tournament. That's very weird. Anyway, her links are Courage, The Innocence, Battlefield Diva, Infighter, The Incredible Adventure, Guidance of the Dragon Balls, and Shattering the Limit. So maybe Chi-Chi could have a role if, like, Dragon Ball, like, there was ever a Dragon Ball category. Like, I'm waiting for one. I think Chi-Chi could maybe be useful there. That category could be pretty interesting, just because they all have Incredible Adventure and Guidance of the Dragon Ball. So, like, all of these units would share 2 key and at least 20% attack, which is really nice. So I'm definitely looking forward to see what they eventually do with that. Her 12 key multiplier is 135%, which is fine, although, you know, I guess I would like to see her at 140%. And then Chi-Chi does have 2 categories. She's on the Peppy Gals category, which we saw her today. And then she's also over on the World Tournament category, where, you know, she could probably be useful. As a TUR, she certainly would be helpful on the Hercule stage in the World Tournament. You know, you could try and get extra Hercule statues, but that's probably about it from our girl Chi-Chi here. So she's a cool unit, but, you know, definitely between her and the Bra. Like, Bra is very, very good. Chi-Chi, I'm just going to give, you know, like, she's pretty solid. So we'll finish up here for today. Thanks, guys, for watching, and I'll catch y'all next time. And yes, Bra, again, for the 500th time, Bra is really that damn good.